Go and make sure you have your converter box.
Charger Vision. You're watching Heritage Hall Varsity Soccer Girls versus the Guthrie Blue Jays on this beautiful afternoon. I'm Brian Gordon, your commentator, with Rod Rivas next to me. Very good to have you.
Thank you, sir. Good to have you with me, too.
Looks like a good district matchup for the Heritage Hall Charger girls this evening. Chargers are coming off a fairly successful tournament run this last weekend in Claremore, where they won 2 and lost 1, and they are looking to keep that momentum today with a district win.
That's right. We're looking for a good Charger game today, as we see the girls warm up and do some drills, and they're looking good, passing some good, moving the ball very well.
Yes, and they should be able to get out on top of the Blue Jays early. I think the Blue Jays have struggled a little bit this season. I think they had just won a couple of games, or lost a couple of games recently.
Yeah, they're 1-3 right now.
1-3, so they're looking for to try to jump out on top of the Chargers early, try to get them on their back feet, and hopefully get ahead in the district standings. But I think the Chargers have something to say about that.
That's right.
So looking at the player to win or player to watch today, I believe it is Morgan Meacham.
Yeah, she's just coming off of an ankle injury, as we were talking about last game.
Yeah, and she is a proficient player. She has a powerful outside shot, and she's got great field presence. She really can kind of view what's happening in that box, and she really is a great asset as an assist maker.
That's right. She's a very versatile player. She can play back in defense, in the middle, playing forward. She has the ability to look on the field and just give some through balls and give some opportunities to her teammates.
Yeah, if she can get in sync with Bailey Miller, watch out, because those two can really cause some damage in that box.
That's a powerful combination.
Absolutely. So we will cut to a commercial before the game starts in about 4 or 5 minutes, and look for a great game.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat.
And we're back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. This is Brian Gordon, along with Rod Rivas. And we are getting ready for the Heritage Hall Charger girls varsity soccer team against the Guthrie Blue Jays. And for the Heritage Hall starting lineup,
at the goal we have Abby Winchester, and in defense, the line of 4 we have Lauren Smitherman, Rennie Delisi, Rachel Moore, and Leila Romanzada. We have a strong defender on both. The junior Lauren Smitherman and Leila Romanzada. Leila has really shown some good game in the back and proven to be a good midfielder as well.
Yeah, she likes to make those runs up from the back, which can be pretty deceptive for the visiting team, because they aren't looking for those attacks. A lot of time at this level, you don't see the defenders come up too much.
And Lauren can do the same thing on the other side.
Absolutely.
On the middle, we're going to have Maddie Moore, which is now clear to play. She hadn't been able to play so much. The the player of the future player of the game. We're talking about Morgan Meacham, also in the middle, Carrie Stadler, and then also Lily Hansing. And in the forward position, we have Bailey Miller and Cameron Robinson.
Yep, and as we talked about, when Morgan and Bailey can get on the same page and get synced up in that box, then they're going to cause a lot of damage.
Yeah, and they can do a lot of 1-2s or through balls. It's just calling the tension for the defenders and then just pass the ball through.
Yeah, and what you'll see is the defenders start focusing more and more on those two players and freeing up the opportunities for Cameron Robinson and the other players to be able to get in and make their attacks.
That's right.
So it looks like the Charger captains are going to the center of the field with the referees to get things started. A little bit of a wind today, but the weather's kind of nice. It's a little bit warm maybe for soccer standards, but
yeah.
But I think we'll take it over the freezing rain we've had a few years ago.
That's right, but I'd take this coolest hot or spring weather rather than the actual hot weather.
Yeah, if we can keep the things down, the temperature down, we'll go from there. So for the keys of the game from Coach Brewster, she's looking for solid showing from the back four. And as Rod said, we have a strong back four. They're very, very good back there in our the wing defenders in Layla and in Lauren. You look for those two to attack up the sides. Continued dominance from the keeper. The keeper's been very, very sharp.
Yeah, she's been very sharp, making some good saves and really coming out strong.
Yep, Abby's done very, very well for I don't know how much she's been playing keeper, but she's really caught on pretty quick. Ball movement in the midfield, that's really just all going to be on Morgan Meacham's shoulders. She's the one that's got to run that midfield.
That's right. With those through balls that we were talking about, putting the air, and as the next key of the game says, get the ball over the top to Bailey Miller, just creating opportunities for the other players on the outside and in the inside.
Absolutely. Bailey's got a lot of speed up front, and we can utilize that. If you put her into one-on-one opportunities, and you always got to have to bet on Bailey when she gets one-on-one.
That's right. She's very efficient at those.
Absolutely. So we will see if we can't get a quick commercial in, and then we'll get started.
It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Right now. A new dawn for Oklahoma City professional sports. A new tradition on a proud sports landscape. Professional soccer has arrived. Are you ready?
Head on down to the Charger Corner to buy your latest in-school apparel. Range from t-shirts to sweatpants and even those nifty bleacher seats. You'll always find the perfect Charger gear. Not only will you show off your Charger pride, but you'll be helping improve the school in many ways, such as classroom and activity funding. Come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 2. Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 4. And don't come Saturday and Sunday because we won't be there.
And welcome back. You are watching Heritage Hall Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon, along with Rod Rivas. This is Heritage Hall Girls Soccer, the Heritage Hall Chargers versus the Guthrie Blue Jays. Heritage Hall Girls are dressed in all white for a home team. The Guthrie Blue Jays are dressed in their all blue, and looks like the Blue Jays will be working from your left to your right, and the Chargers will be working from your right to your left. So looks like it's going to be a good game. Looks like the girls are pumped up, had their own little chant before they broke, and we're expecting a fun game tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I hear that chant. Last game, home game as well, but the first year that they actually do something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, they're getting into the spirit. I think there's a lot of belief and a lot of fun that Coach Brewster has brought to this team. She's had a lot of players come out to more than even the usual past, so that's just showing more and more interest in the program. So it looks like the girls have taken the field, and we are about to kick off, and we're off. So we'll look for immediate pressure from the Chargers. Looks like they can capitalize on the early mistakes, and there's Bailey Miller. She's got Morgan Meacham coming through. She's got her.
A little long.
That'll come along. I think they had good communication. They saw what they wanted to do. Just need a little bit more touch on it. So the Blue Jays clear it out, and Lauren Smitherman tries to control it. She's got Morgan up the line again. Morgan's looking for Cameron, but Cameron was just a little bit off that ball. It's like they're a little bit excitable, maybe just getting that ball off into space a little bit, not necessarily on target. Defense is going to clean it up. Again, a little bit of a bad touch. It may just be nerves. So here's Bailey on the ball. Good play back to Layla Robinzada. Layla beats her person. Can she catch up with the ball? Almost.
And that's the pressure that we were talking about earlier on the wings from the defensive back.
Yep, making that run. The Blue Jays really weren't sure what to make of that or how to defend that. So it'll be Blue Jay throw in. Blows in. She just throws into space. Morgan Meacham's just going to put it right back up. That's the communication we're looking for, one-on-one with the keeper. Good shot off the post. Keeper did a good job getting her hands up. Bailey probably could have brought it down, maybe even cut it back to her right foot if she wanted to, but it looked like she was just going to try to blast it back past the keeper, and the keeper did a good job of stopping it.
And those are the passes that Coach Brewster is looking for, over the top and making some runs. It seems like Cameron was about to get that ball and just decided to kind of like flick it.
Yep. So Bailey had her first opportunity. Corner kick for the Chargers. Looks like that just sailed out. A little bit of a wind that's going to be pushing from your right to our left, or from your right to left. So that probably got a little bit of wind to get it over the post. So that'll be a Blue Jays corner kick. And the lights are on. That's a good sign for the future of the evening. Charger throw in. Good deep throw. There's Bailey. Bailey's playing both sides of the field. She's all over the field right now. Got a little heavy touch on. Couldn't really make it past the defender. May have strained something a little bit. She's going to try to walk it off.
Maybe she just got hit while she was trying to pass the defender.
So the Blue Jays are going to have their third or fourth goal kick in a very short period of time. Not a very good kick. Didn't get out very far, but the Blue Jays are working to control it. Morgan's going to challenge, see if she can get that ball. Blue Jay midfielder did a good job. Long ball over the back. Need to communicate with their keeper. That might be trouble. Layla's back to control the ball. Able to play it back in the center. That's good. Good touch on that pass. Morgan's back up. She's got Cameron down the line. Bailey in the center. And
Looks
Bailey
like
got caught offside.
Yeah.
She was just a hair offside. But good communication, good thought. Coach Brewster might be bringing somebody in for Bailey to give her a rest, make sure she's all right.
Looks like our back line is going to have a little more work to do at this home game today.
Yeah, they may be challenged a little bit more than they have in the past few games. Lauren does a good job of collecting that ball. She's got a couple of options if she can play them through. Layla does a great job of running through the middle. She's got Morgan, plays it back.
Kara Stadler, I believe that is.
Yep, Kara Stadler collects it. Looked to play the ball up, but had a little miss hit on that one. So the Chargers would get their own throw in. So good pressure by the Chargers. Defense had to worry about that one long ball, which may be indication of how Guthrie's going to try to play their offense. But the Chargers really been keeping most of the pressure on the Blue Jays for now.
I believe if they keep their positioning and keep working on that, they should be fine and get to those long balls and be able to control them and then pass it out and go on from there.
Yeah. So there was a sub. Bailey Miller was subbed out, and Kat Eckert looks like she came in for Bailey. Well, Bailey tends to her leg. Long throw down to Cameron Robinson. Cameron's got the ball. She's going to try to beat her person in the center. Tried to get it into the center and just got cleared out. So this is the point when people want to start communicating a little bit more. You're in the box, have a little bit more pressure. Kat Eckert had a great opportunity. That was a great cross by Morgan Meacham. Kat had an opportunity to get on it, and the defender disrupted her just enough that the keeper was able to get that ball. So another good opportunity for the Chargers.
There's another through ball.
Yep.
So that goes and passes to the keeper.
Yep. Good job. They had to make sure that keeper wasn't going to pick up that ball, and the keeper looked to play it right back out.
It's a good 1-2 right there.
Layla bringing it down. Charger throw. She's got Cat up front. Cat's going to try to put it in the middle. Really not anybody there. Guthrie trying to get the ball out there wide. And there's Lauren. Lauren's going to collect it. Good battle on that outside. Cameron's got it. She's played it to Morgan. Morgan's going to try to put her on a peel out right off the top.
And she had two options. She had Cameron and Cat on the other side.
So decent ball control by the Charger girls. They're probably hoping to have a little bit more control of the ball and better touch on their passes, but that'll come with the game. Ball goes right back out by Lauren Smitherman. So another throw in. Looks like she's going to hope for a deep throw. A little bit of a bouncing ball on that outside. And looks like she was offside. The Blue Jay forward had just gotten a little bit ahead of the play and was called offside by the sidelines judge. So looks like Lauren will probably take a deep kick, or maybe Morgan will take a kick. So after the first 8 minutes, it's still 0-0. Heritage Hall versus Guthrie.
Seen a solid performance by the Chargers, putting pressure, not really letting the Blue Jays create anything up top. But at the same time, we've seen a solid job by the Blue Jays back line.
Yeah, the Blue Jays seem to be challenging everything that we can kind of push up top, except for a couple of those breakaways by Bailey. They really have done a good job of standing our girls up. So it looks like a long throw in. Karras collects that ball, puts it up to Cat. A little bit of a free ball in the center. Somebody's got to control that ball. Cameron tries to control and play it up to Cat, but got stuck in traffic there. Now we've got some space. Layla's a great job of being on the outside. She's going to bring it in, try to curve it in the back post. Didn't get the curve on the ball that she was hoping for, but did get a great shot off. Had good power, just kind of stayed straight to the outside of the post. So another good opportunity by the Chargers.
It's a great run by Layla on the outside and just driving the ball in the middle. She can do both things. She can drive it to the side, cross it in, or she can just shoot it. Looks like she got a pretty solid shot just off target.
Yeah, she'd probably like to have that one back a little bit more, just to see if she can get a little bit more curve on it. I bet she tries it again soon. So it looks like there was a handball on the Blue Jays, so they will a free kick will be awarded to the Chargers. Morgan Meacham's going to take it. She's going to look for somebody on that back post. She got Layla sitting in the open space right now, or she's going to put it right in. She looks like that may have curved a little bit more than she wanted as well. Wind may be carrying that ball a little bit further than the girls are expecting right now, so I think they're adjusting. Another deep ball. This might be trouble. Layla does a good job of coming back, getting position on her defender, and plays it out. Good job by Layla to track back on that one.
Great pressure by Layla.
So that'll be the Blue Jays' first corner kick. This will be a good opportunity for them if they can get numbers in the box to see if they can get it up early on the Chargers. We've got 30 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 Chargers versus Guthrie Blue Jays. Corner kick from the right side of the field. Good driven ball across. Really wasn't anybody out there in the back post, but they're going to control it. Now this could be trouble. She's driving in a line. Good job by Lawrence. Oh! Unfortunately, didn't get very good. Abby didn't get a very good grip of that ball, so it's going to be another Blue Jay corner kick. Little bit of a conference between the referee and the sidelines judge. I think they're trying to deal with the wind. Can't tell if the wind's shifted kind of towards us a little bit more.
I believe
across
so.
the field rather than down the line of the field. So Blue Jays have a corner kick. She's going to drive it low into the box. There's a couple people in there. Lauren does a great job of clearing that out. Blue Jays going to try to put it right back in off a Charger. Still trying to clear it out of danger. Referee's kind of getting in the way. Morgan does a good, pushes up to Kat Eckert. Kat wasn't quite ready for it. And Blue Jays are going to put it right back deep. Try to get around our defender. And it's another corner kick for the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays had kind of organized themselves a bit and started putting a lot more pressure on the Chargers.
That's right. I think the Blue Jays are having a little more concentration than the Chargers on the offense. Although our defense has been putting good pressure, we haven't been able to really organize anything to come out and organize the offense, transition from defense to offense. And the Blue Jays have really taken advantage.
Yeah, we're kind of relying on just kicking the ball out and hoping that our forwards and our midfielders are going to collect that ball and move forward and move up. But we have to get a lot more organized in the back, see if we can possess the ball a little bit more rather than just kicking it deep. So this will be another Blue Jay corner kick. Driven high across the center. There's a Blue Jay there. She got her head on it, didn't get it the direction she wanted to go. Morgan's going to pick it up, put it deep for Kat Eckert again. Kat's there with two defenders, it looks like. See if she can beat them. Morgan's going to bring it back down and put that ball out of bounds. So the Blue Jays are still under putting pressure on the Chargers. Chargers ran out of the thick of the woods yet in this possession. Blue Jays are compacting a little bit onto the side, not stretched out as much as they probably would like to. Layla does a good job of collecting that ball. Now they're kind of just kick deep. Cameron's going to try to head it on to Morgan. And it's a deep pass. Player was offsides anyway, so it wasn't much of a threat to Abby, but since Abby got possession of it, the referee just had disregarded the offsides. Another deep ball. Good clear out, get it out of danger. So the Blue Jays get yet another goal kick, or throw in, I'm sorry. So as we play, I want to say a huge thank you to Field and Futures for supporting Charger Vision. Check them out online at fieldsandfutures.com to find out how they're empowering coaches and kids to be something bigger than themselves. Fields and Futures, igniting success, one field, one coach, one student at a time. So here's an opportunity if Lauren can get into space. Ooh, a little bit of a collision in the center. I think Madison Moore got a little bit more of that than she wanted to on the ankle. So that'll be a free kick to the Chargers.
When we're playing from the back, I'm seeing that we're a little slower to push up, and that has allowed the Blue Jays to just kick the ball right back into it and let it be a long one or a through ball over the heads or on the ground for them to continue the play. I think that a good thing to do could be push up a little more so those players are offside.
Yeah, if we can pinch them in a little bit more towards their side, then we know we have the speed in the back to be able to catch any of those through balls. We can just kind of trap them in the middle or trap them on their own end, not give them an opportunity to get too much distance on their passes. So free kick by Morgan Meacham. Charger offense is pushing up higher, looking for that ball from Morgan. Lauren's going to play it short. She's got control and speed. She's going to get past this outside, I think. There she goes. She can keep it in. She does. Now she's got one. Ooh, not a great collision on that outside. Lauren dribble got a little bit away from her and gave the defender an opportunity to step up into that space. So Blue Jays are pushing back. Number 5 has really kind of been the offense for the Blue Jays at this point. She's the one that seems to be making things happen for them.
Lots of through balls and seeing the players around her to be able to form a good offense there.
Yep. So another throw-in for the Blue Jays. We've had about 15 minutes of time expire in the first half. 0-0 Heritage Hall and the Guthrie Blue Jays. Heritage Hall coming off a 2-win, 1-loss weekend in Claremore, and the Blue Jays are looking to win this first district game. Oh, they've got pressure in the box. Good job by the Chargers clearing out Rennie DeLisi. And again, Blue Jays have the Chargers pinned back in their own goal.
They have been able to put a lot of pressure offensively on the Chargers. Our defense has been strong in the back, but we just need to create something out of the back.
Yeah,
Go into open spaces and be able to create some offense out of there.
Right, and the loss of Bailey Miller on the field has really kind of made an impact early. You can tell Bailey's so great at controlling the ball and getting into space and making her own things happen. That without her on the field, it's hard to stretch out that field. Ball into the center. It was deflected off a Heritage Hall Charger. Luckily went to Abby's hands, and Abby's was able to pick it up before anybody else converged on the ball. So she'll try to get it out to one of her players. Ball drops in front of Lauren Smitherman. The Blue Jays have a couple of people up high. They can get control. They can make some things happen. But it looks like Rennie did a good job of disrupting that attack, getting the ball off the Blue Jay and creating a Heritage Hall throw-in. Another Heritage Hall throw-in. See if they can work their way down the field. They've got to have a couple of subs looking to come in to rest some of the girls, so hopefully that'll get some fresh legs on the field and some activity up towards the middle and the top.
We do need some more energy, huh? This heat is probably affecting a little bit of the energy of the girls.
Yeah, it seems like they may not be used to playing in the hot weather. This is one of the early hot days that we've had, and it'll take some time to get used to it. So it looks like the Chargers got their own throw-in. I don't know if Coach Brewster's going to elect to take. Oh, no, she is. She's getting her subs in.
Bailey's back out there on the sidelines. Is that right?
Yep. It looks like Bailey's coming back in. Bailey Webb is going to come in the midfield, and looks like Sadie Saunders is going to come in as well.
That'll be a good change for the Chargers. Bailey Webb has, from what I've seen in practices, she hasn't been able to play much in games, but what I saw in practices, she's got a good look into the midfield and creating opportunities for the forwards.
She is an impressive player. In the first home game we had versus Classen SAS, she more or less dominated that game. Really was able to control the midfield and created her own opportunities. So she's going to be a great help to this Charger offense. Looks like that long throw did just go off Bailey Webb, and so it'll be, or off of a Blue Jay, and so it'll be another Charger throw. Ball's into the center. Bailey Miller's sitting up top waiting for a pass to come through. There's a dangerous play. Rennie does a good job of clearing out, but there's another Blue Jay waiting there. Not sure what to do with it. There we go.
Good clear by Rachel Moore there.
Yeah, that was dangerous. Blue Jays had 3 attackers in or near the box, and the ball was just bouncing around. If we didn't get a good foot on it, then it wouldn't take much to put that ball in the goal.
That's right. We're lucky that we have the speed over there to come back.
This could be trouble. Good save by the Heritage Hall keeper. That looked like ball was coming across, and Charger tried to clear it out, and looked like that one was going in if keeper didn't get her hand on it.
It was a little scary there.
So once again, the Chargers are trapped in their own goal box by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have another opportunity to get an early goal on the Chargers.
They've had a lot of chances on corner kicks.
They really have. You're just kind of worrying that one of these is going to finally come in. Looks like a left-footed kicker's coming in. Take this kick. She's going to bring it across the front. Layla, or I'm not sure who that was, but
that was Layla.
Layla did a great job of getting her foot in. Now here's the break. She's got Bailey. She had Bailey Miller up forward. If she could bring it down. The player's going to be called offside as soon as she approaches that ball, and there she is. So the Chargers are having to kind of regroup a little bit here. They kind of expected the forwards to be able to get involved a little bit more than they're getting, and getting more of an attack on the Blue Jays, and it's just not happening yet.
Yeah, I think that we can create opportunities, which is with the loss of Bailey Miller. over there up forward, we haven't been able to create much. The connection that we're talking about with Morgan Meacham and Bailey Miller, now that Bailey Webb is in, we can have another opportunity in the middle to create some more of that offense.
Charger throw off of a Blue Jay head. Layla's going to take it down, look for Bailey Miller in the line. She's got Morgan down in the line. Morgan's on sides. She's got kind of an open path to the goal. She wants it. She's going to try to curve it back in corner, test that keeper. Probably not a bad idea. Keeper was a little bit tenuous about juggling the ball. And she'll know next time, put a little bit more into it, and you almost feel like that she can get that ball in.
That's a great opportunity and pass through ball to Morgan there.
Absolutely. See if we can't bring this down. Oh, careful. Randy did a good job of collecting it and wasn't sure where to get that ball. Morgan's going to come in and touch it. Now can Bailey beat it? Nope. Just a little bit fast for the offense to get in front of. So it'll be a Charger throw or a Blue Jay throw in from this right side. Ball goes over, tries to get over the top. She got Kat Eckert. Now she's going to play it back to Bailey. Bailey's on again.
She's got Kat in the middle.
She's got Kat in the middle. She may just try to beat the player and earned herself a corner kick. So this will be the first corner kick for the Chargers. See if they can make something happen out of it.
Lots of players on top of the box over there. They're going to make runs, and then apparently I believe that's Layla that is bothering the keeper up there.
Yep, curving ball in. She's got somebody there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great job. Great goal. Morgan Meacham on the goal. Bailey Miller as the corner kick for the assist. 1-0 Chargers.
Great play, great run on the back post by Morgan. Really good, well-timed run.
Absolutely, and now you can see when those two are on the same page, they can make some really exciting things happen. I feel like Bailey was looking for Morgan the whole way because Morgan was really just had to sit there and wait for the ball to come to her.
That's right.
So with 17 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock, that's 1-0 Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays. After a little bit of a lackluster beginning of the game for the Chargers, they came back and had a great opportunity with a corner kick deep. And Bailey Miller put it right on top of Morgan Meacham's head.
Maybe this goal starts waking the Chargers up, and we're able to create some more opportunities. Let it be on set pieces or just through balls, passing, crosses.
Absolutely. Bailey Webb on the ball. See if she can beat a couple of people. She's got some space.
She was offside.
Unfortunate. I think Bailey Webb tried to get the ball to Bailey Miller on time, and the ball came off of a Blue Jay foot, which Bailey Miller was then placed offside. So good things look like they're starting to happen for the Chargers. And this is an important game. This is their second district game. They played the Del City Eagles already and won in convincing fashion. If they can win this game versus these Blue Jays, then they can take a pretty good lead on the district standings themselves and put them in a fine position. So while we have a moment, Charger Vision would like to thank official sponsor RS Fuel Convenience Store. Make a pit stop on the south side of Memorial Road between Portland and May Avenue. High performance fuel for your car and for you. Layla Ramonzado has the ball. Throwing. She may have taken a little bit much space, too much space on that sideline.
About 5 too many steps forward.
Yeah. Another long ball over the top. Didn't really get it past our defense, though. Our defense is playing pretty high at the moment. Morgan plays it over to Bailey. Bailey's got a one-on-one with her defender. Looks to bring it back inside. Cut to her left.
That should be a goal.
Put it right on the keeper. People aren't sure what to do with it. Bailey tries again. Blocked by a defender. Comes back out. Looks like Bailey Webb collects the ball and gets a little bit too heavy of a touch on it. goes out of bounds. Another great opportunity for the Chargers in the box.
Great challenge by Bailey Miller on the outside left and just taking on her defender and leaving her behind to create her own opportunity.
The keeper did a good job of kind of holding her ground and staying in the way of that ball.
Good positioning by the keeper there.
Yeah. So Morgan Meacham, the center, tried to collect the ball. Here's an opportunity for the Blue Jays. Plays it through. Looks like she's got some speed in the center. Layla's going to get there. A little bit of a
defense by Layla.
Great job by Layla to get there. On the backside, Kat Eckert's got the ball.
Keep going,
Both players missed the ball. Kat's got it. She's going to look for a cross if she can get there. And she just takes it herself. She hits it near post. What a great shot.
That's a great shot. Keeper really wasn't well positioned there. She left all the near post open, and she took advantage of that.
I think she thought the same thing that I thought, that Kat was going to put it across the face of the goal of the Bailey Miller, who was unmarked.
Yep.
Keeper probably stole a couple of steps towards Bailey just in hopes of beating her to the pass, and Kat saw the opening and put it in near post. So with 14:14 on the clock left in the first half, it's 2-0 Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays. And just like that, they're creating quite a hole for Guthrie to get out of. So you could really kind of feel like even right after that first goal, the momentum's completely shifted to the Chargers side. Guthrie's now really on their heels and aren't sure necessarily how to respond. They had a couple opportunities playing that ball down the middle and trying to use speed to beat our defenders, but our defenders kind of met the challenge.
Well, two players that I believe helped change that are Bailey Miller and Bailey Webb, and the pressure that Bailey Webb has been able to put in the midfield, and also the opportunities that she's created, because she's drawing players to her, and then we're leaving the forwards a little more open.
She's got really good presence on the ball, and so when she can hold that ball and draw that traffic, then it's going to free up other people for sure. So the ball comes free on this near side for an Eagle or for a Blue Jay throw-in. Morgan Meacham does a good job of beating her player to the ball. Layla's got time to bring it down. Or that's Rennie. I'm sorry, Rennie's got time to bring it down. She plays it up to Bailey Webb. Bailey's going to control it. Now that they've got a little bit of space, Morgan's going to do a little bit of juggling until she plays it through. She was looking for Bailey Miller on this left side, but because she's completely unmarked, there's so much space. If Bailey could tell her about it, Lauren's got the ball. She's got a space. She's just got to communicate. Seem to be pushing the ball up the middle a little bit much. May need to look a little bit wider.
Yeah, I mean, we have the spaces on the outside, and we're really drawing the players in the inside, so you're right on that.
Yeah, it's starting to get really kind of congested in that center. Morgan's going to get the ball. She seeds Bailey wide open on her side again. Bailey's going to have another one-on-one opportunity if she can drive in. Bring her back to her left. She's got space. Blue Jay defender does a good job of staying with her and clearing that ball out. So it'll be another Charger corner kick. Keep an eye on where Morgan Meacham runs, because you know that Bailey is going to be looking for her.
That's right, maybe another back post run.
I bet you are right. Looks like Bailey Miller's legs, it's bothering her a little bit. She has a little bit of a get up in her run.
Yeah, whenever she was taking that run over there on the left and took it to the middle, took the shot, was blocked, and then reshot the ball. There's a lot of players.
Cross in the center. Hit the post. Almost got in herself. Ball's bouncing around the box. Keeper does a good job of collecting that. But when that ball ping-pongs a little bit in that center, you never know what's going to happen to it.
Great job by the Chargers going to get that rebound off of the post.
Looks like there was a foul in the center of the field. Referee's going to have a word with number 5 and give it to the Chargers.
Yeah. You know what's different? A lot of people see basketball and the person that is on top is the one committing the foul. In soccer, the one on the bottom, if you lean forward, you can't do that. And that's a foul.
Yeah.
So that's what she seemed to have done. She leaned forward, letting the other player fall.
Let the player come over on top of her.
And that's a very unusual rule. It
Yeah.
was very different for me when I came to the States and saw when basketball players were jumping over each other, and the one that committed the foul was the one on top of the person.
Yeah. Well, and Rachel Moore did a good job of getting her height, using her height to get up above that Blue Jay player. So it'll be a Blue Jay throw in. They're deep in their own defensive third at this point, trying to get out, trying to get everything through that number 5, who seems to be the best player on the Blue Jay team. Here's Lauren Smitherman. She's cutting. She got some space. Nice left-footed shot. Some power. Hit a Blue Jay defender. See if we can't get it back inside. I think Sadie had a little bit of time there. Was trying to get it to Bailey Miller, but Bailey had a player on her, so may have not been the best thing to do right at that moment. Looks like Coach Brewster's going to bring in a full gaggle of girls coming in.
Got some fresh legs there, huh?
Exactly. Get some fresh play in this heat of the day. Lauren's got the ball.
Shot
She's
right
going
there.
to look for a long shot. Again, it goes to a defender. Cameron Robinson does a great job of playing that back out. And almost had a good shot of in that corner, but the goalkeeper did a good job of collecting it and smothering it. So the Blue Jays just put it right back out. Looks like it'll be another Chargers throw-in. So just like that, all the momentum shifted to the Chargers, and now the Blue Jays are the one that are kind of trapped in their half of the field.
Well, as you said before, it seems like they don't know what to do. Now we're putting a lot of pressure in their side of the field, and we've been able to create a lot of chances. So they went on to from a offensive mindset onto a defensive mindset very fast.
Yes.
And I think they've stayed there very, very long, and that's really hurting them.
At this point, they're just trying not to get beat in the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe playing a little deep and not keeping an eye on all of our players that are attacking. Chargers can spread out the field a little bit more. There seems to be a lot of space right here in the center. Bailey's on the far side. Lauren's going to collect that ball. Be good to just play it back and reset. Although she put it back in. Bailey's got some space. Hits a left-footed shot. Tries to pick out that near post, but the keeper has it covered pretty well. The keeper kicks it deep. I'm not sure. See if she can get it to one of her players. Number 5 tried to collect it, but took a little bit of a heavy touch. Bailey's got some space. She's got a couple of people to play with her. Blue Jay defender got to that ball just before Bailey was able to kick it away. Now she's going to try to shut.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful shot by Bailey Miller there.
absolutely great goal by Bailey Miller. 3-0 Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays with 7:22 on the clock, and yeah, you just kind of felt like Bailey was getting frustrated from getting kicked and from kicking the ball into people, and they gave her too much space, and she just picked out the top bar and put it right underneath.
She's been looking for that outside opportunity for a while now, maybe in the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Yes, she has. So Bailey subs off, see if she can rest her leg a little bit, but now the Blue Jays are in quite a bit of a hole here with 7 minutes left in the first half. They're really going to have to start putting some pressure on this Charger defense if they want to get back in this game. Looks like a through ball. Here's an opportunity for the Blue Jays if she can get a shot off. Randy does a good job. Oh, it's off the post. Defense converged on her. Looked like she was able to get a shot off, and she just hit the post and the ball went wide. So good opportunity for the Blue Jays to respond right away.
That's right, and I believe that even though Rennie got beat there, she kept pushing to put some pressure on, and I think that affected the shot as well a lot.
Absolutely. Good job for defense standing her up. So this will be a Blue Jay throw-in. 6 minutes left, 6.5 minutes left in the first half. Blue Jays are trying to respond off the the second goal by Bailey Miller, but third goal of the game for the Chargers. They've got some space. Lauren's going to come up and challenge. She's going to turn on it. Randy's going to try to get the ball through. Looks like a ball goes out off of Charger, so it'll be Blue Jay corner kick. And Blue Jays have another opportunity to see if they can get it in the goal. They're going to put, looks like just 4 players in the box. Try to do something with this ball. Good job by the Charger goalkeeper to collect that ball as it came in. She really wasn't contested and was just able to settle under it. So once again, a Blue Jay attack thwarted by the Charger defense.
Seems like the Blue Jays are going to sleep and then waking up at moments. I've seen some good connections in the offense, and then there's nothing.
Yep. They may be getting worn down a little bit with this heat. Oh,
Just a bit off.
Yep, she went a little bit early. Great thinking by Cameron Robinson for getting that ball through. Just a hair offside by about a yard. To the long hair. Chargers. Smitherman's going to collect this ball. She's got Bailey Webb again. Bailey's going to hold that center. Lauren goes out wide. Now she's going to look for a cross. Oh, Bailey's going to stay with it. Blue Jays tried to clear it out. Went off of Bailey. Now it's going to be a Blue Jay goal kick. So the Chargers are continuing their good performance on the field so far.
That's right. They've been dominant, and they've been able to create a lot of opportunities in the middle. I think too many opportunities in the middle instead of bringing it a little further out. But they've been very solid.
Another long ball. A lot of foot races in the back with the Charger defense. She's got time on that outside. She's got
Maddie Moore, I believe that is.
Or Kara Sadler in the center if she wants her. Yeah, Maddie with the ball.
I believe Kara Stadler and Gabby Bowen have taken the middle, and then Bailey Webb went up to forward, huh?
Looks like that's where they're at. Karis is going to get on the ball. She's got some space. Good presence on the ball. She's going to take a shot. Oh, that might just sneak in. Great job by Karis to look up and take that shot. So that'll be 4-0 Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays. I think Chargers are excited. Momentum's on their side.
Karis took very good advantage of that space that they gave her.
Yeah.
Driving the ball in.
And she put some good power on it, and the goalkeeper just kind of misjudged a little bit. It looked like it just rolled between her legs, and she couldn't get her body around to collect it after that. So 3 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Chargers going to attack again. She had Bailey Webb working with her in the middle. Probably could have just put it off to her rather than kicking up ahead. Really wasn't anybody up front, but she'll start recognizing those
opportunities. I believe that was his intention.
Yeah.
But it was just a little too late to where she had too much pressure.
Bailey Webb again. Blue Jays are just going to clear it out high, see if they can recollect on their defensive side. Charger's going to take a throw in. She's got some players to throw it to. Not quite sure that was a legal throw in. So that'll shift over to the Blue Jays for a throw in. They've got about a little under 3 minutes to try to put something together and see if they can't get on the board before halftime. They really need to make a statement and change a little bit of this momentum before halftime hits. There. Cameron does a good job of collecting it, and fighting the defender. Defender had to just put it out and give her defense a chance to get back there with her.
She put a lot of pressure there, and as the defender was trying to clear it out, she just got in the middle of that and took the ball away.
So it looks like Cameron's going to take the throw in. She's got a couple of targets. Start moving for her. Good long throw in. Bailey Webb was trying to be in there. Blue Jays clear it out. I'm not sure that they have enough to mount a good attack, though. Got to that number 5. She's got some speed on that outside. It's like Randy DeLisi's going to have to come over and try to disrupt her. And good job of getting back by Rachel Moore and clearing out that ball. So the Blue Jays have a little bit of an opportunity here with about a minute and a half left in the first half. See if they can't get on the board. If they can get one goal on the board, they can keep it close and really give themselves a chance to stay in the game.
Hopefully the Chargers have keep going strong in defense and try to get it out and create something out of the back line.
Clearance by the Chargers. Didn't go quite as far as they were hoping. Have a man down the line. She wasn't able to collect the ball, so it'll shift over to the Chargers as a throw-in. So we enter the last 60 seconds of the first half. 4-0 Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays. Goals today were hard to come by in the first few minutes of the game, but eventually the Chargers settled down and put 4 on the Blue Jays pretty quickly. There's Bailey Webb in the center. Really got a little too much on that ball. Defense steps up and tries to collect it back.
Rachel has a little time to clear there. She just decides to put it out.
Yeah, they probably could have talked to her a little bit about and told her to just go ahead and bring it down.
15 seconds to go in the first half.
Not a whole lot of time to try to do anything with it, especially when the ball's cleared out of bounds. So it looks like the Chargers will go into halftime with a 4-0 lead over the Guthrie Blue Jays. A good first half for the Chargers. Good first half for Bailey Miller. 2 goals for her. 1 goal by Kat Eckert and 1 goal by Kara Stadler. So a good showing by the Chargers.
Yeah, I think it was 1 by Bailey and 1 by Morgan, correct?
Or maybe it was. Yeah, that's right, because it was Bailey who did the quarter kick over to Morgan's head on the back post. So halftime for the Chargers. We will break some commercials and then talk about the first half of the game.
We don't just certify our pre-owned vehicles. We inspect, analyze, and recondition each one until it's nothing short of a genuine certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz for the next new owner. Available only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Visit today for exceptional offers.
This game is brought to you by Fuzzy's Taco Shop, Texadelphia Social Grill, Energy FC Soccer, Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City, 77 Energy, and Spartan College.
And we are back to Heritage Hall Charger Soccer on Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon, along with Rod Rivas. And you are watching the Heritage Hall Charger girls varsity team versus the Guthrie Blue Jays. And Rod, a good first half for the Chargers.
A good first half. We did some good things. Strong offense and strong defense. Showcased by the Chargers. Had a little bit of complications there in the time that Bailey Miller was out, and we didn't really have anyone to create the game in the middle.
Yeah, the Miller really makes a big impact on the front, and when she gives you an outlet to play to, you can be really confident. But just putting it in space, she's kind of like a wide receiver. If you just put it near her, she can usually adapt to it and get to it whenever she wants to. You don't necessarily just have to play it to her feet every time.
That just means that you're drawing more defenders towards her, and you leave a little more of a hole in the middle.
Absolutely. So if we looked at the keys to the game from earlier from Coach Brewster, a solid showing from the back. I think we've had that. They seem to be closing down all the Blue Jays attacks, that even the through balls where they're having to get just a foot race.
A good speed by the Chargers in the back line, and they've been able, as you said, to clear out the balls. The one thing that we haven't been able to see from that is just a good coming out and transition into offense, but they've shown great skills in getting the balls from the air and the through balls, and then even on the outside, Lawrence Smitherman and Layla Ramansada going on the outside to help on the offense.
Yeah, absolutely. They're getting up that field to make some things happen, and really had created some good opportunities. Continued dominance by the Chargers keeper. She's been really solid.
And she has been, and she's had some opportunities to show her skills. Of course, the Charger defense helps her out a little bit with that, but she's done great in this game and had a couple of good saves.
Ball movement in the midfield, kind of like what you were talking about. We do a decent job of controlling the ball and playing it up to Bailey when she's up there, or one of the other forwards. But we need to control the ball a little bit, and really the big key, as you said earlier, is getting that controlled pass back from the defense. The defense seems to just be clearing it past the midfielders to the forwards, and the midfielders are unable to get involved.
That's right, and I think that if we can get Morgan Meacham in the middle, and now Bailey Webb, who played quite a bit of the first half, with those two in the middle, we have a really strong creation of the game.
Yeah, we can connect some passes throughout the field rather than just in a small area in the field.
That's right.
And then lastly, getting the ball over the top to Bailey Miller, we can see that works. Hopefully Bailey's leg quits bothering her enough that she can get a couple more goals on the board to put some real distance between the Chargers and the Blue Jays. But she's done her job so far.
That's right. She had a couple of opportunities and was unable to finish, but it's just with her presence on the field, and that just makes a huge impact, as you were talking about, just drawing defenders and those shots that she took, and then the shot that she took where she scored.
Yep.
It was a powerful shot, and the keeper had nothing to do with that.
Yep, she's a great impact player for the Chargers. So we have about 5 minutes left in halftime. We'll break to some more commercials and then bring you the second half.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
And we're back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. Before the second half starts, we're going to take a little bit closer view of the school and of Heritage Hall.
Hi, my name is Lauren, and I'm a Charger.
My name is TJ, and I am a Charger.
Welcome to Heritage Hall.
Our tour begins where many of us did, in the Early Childhood Center and Lower School.
Welcome to the Lower School, where my love of learning began. I'm in 4th grade, and we are the leaders of the Lower School. Whether we're reading with first graders or playing math games in the ECC, we serve as role models for the entire school. We even get to help greet students at carpool.
From daily foreign language and PE to weekly art programs and yearly music productions, the Lower School is a place where students in preschool through 4th grade are nurtured, engaged, and inspired. And on Fridays, their Charger Shine assemblies bring the community together to sing, dance, and celebrate.
Wish I had time to show you more. Hope you can come visit soon. Adios!
Next up is middle school for grades 5 through 8. Our middle school student council president will tell you more about it.
Welcome to the middle school. My teachers say the middle school is all about trying lots of things on for size to find the best fit. We participate in service, after-school clubs, choose our sports, and pick our language and electives. I compete in math counts, play tennis, and perform in musicals. My friends all have varied interests, and the best part is, we all support each other.
The middle school is a close-knit community where students are challenged, supported, and encouraged to develop interests and self-reliance. Here, it's cool to do your best, earn recognition from teachers, and be liked for who you really are. The middle school is home to Howard Theater, where everyone from preschool to 12th graders either takes the stage or enjoys a performance. When it comes to performing arts, the spotlight shines on Heritage Hall.
The middle school has a lot to offer, so I hope you'll come visit to see for yourself.
Let's continue our tour with a stop at Harris Hall. Originally, this building was the upper school. Then it became the middle school. Now it houses world language classrooms, our help desk for students who need laptop tech support, and the library. The middle school upper school library is a beautiful setting for studying, research, or a game of chess.
A few short steps from Harris Hall is our upper school, where TJ and I have lots of close friends in every grade. Our classes are small, our teachers are super supportive, and the students encourage each other to succeed. Whether you're into literature, world politics, languages, debate, or music, drama, visual arts, digital media, we have classes on par with college offerings. Beyond the academics, upper school students enjoy taking part in cross-age learning, leadership, and service projects. Everyone finds a way to be involved while supporting the school's mission of learning, leading, and serving.
The McClendon Athletic Center, also known as the MAC, is home to Charger Athletics. We have an impressive strength and conditioning facility and a dedicated cheer room. This is also where our volleyball and basketball teams take to the court. West of the MAC sits our softball and baseball fields, and the Stevenson Fieldhouse, an indoor practice facility. And Chargers Stadium, home to our football, soccer, and track teams. In all, Heritage Hall offers 15 sports in upper school and 10 in middle school. Our inclusive athletic program takes pride in numerous district, regional, and state championships.
We hope you've enjoyed your peek inside the hall. I know I speak for my classmates when I say that at the end of our Heritage Hall journey, we'll be more than prepared for college, we'll be ready for life.
If you are interested in taking a tour or shadowing for a day, contact the admission office. For more information, check out heritagehall.com. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon at the hall.
And welcome back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon, along with Rod Rivas. You are watching Heritage Hall girls varsity soccer team versus the Guthrie Blue Jays. And it is 4-0 Heritage Hall, starting this just about to kick off the second half. And Rod, a good game for the girls so far.
A very good game, as we've already been saying. Very strong offense, although it hasn't been consistent. What they've shown has been very impressive when they can get those passes through and get it together on the offense.
So what do you think Coach Brewster's been telling the girls at halftime to adapt?
That is one good question. I think that the possession of the ball is very critical, especially against the number 5 that they have, who has speed. She can dribble the ball. I think that we're going to need to put more pressure on her because she's been the one that is creating the game for the Blue Jays.
Yep, we got to stand her up and make the other players beat us.
Yeah, I really didn't see much of the forwards besides those opportunities that number 5 was creating. So hopefully we can put some pressure on her, and that will take away their chances.
Yep, and limit their chances. See if we can't get on the goal a little bit more, put a lot more distance between us. We don't necessarily need to score 10 goals, but we'll take as many goals as we can get.
That's right. We just need to take advantage of our opportunities and capitalize on them. And it seems like there was a goalkeeper change.
Very well, maybe.
Yep.
Did Jamie Phelps go in?
I believe so.
Well, that'll be a good change for the Chargers. See what she can do. So, if you were the Blue Jays coach, what would you be telling them at halftime?
Yeah, that's kind of tough because, when you're coaching, there's just take advantage of the opportunities that we have, open up the spaces. I think that the Blue Jays have been playing a lot through the middle because of the skills that number 5 has.
Right.
But if you open up the field and then take the defense away from the middle, that'll create the spaces in the middle.
Yeah, get those outside players involved. Here's an opportunity for the Chargers. Cameron Robinson trying to get on top of that ball that went over the defense, but her defender was able to shield her off, and the keeper was able to collect it.
Yeah, so that's a lot of what we've been doing. I mean, besides in the first half we were talking about how we were using the middle a lot, we also were able to use a lot the outside and then create the spaces towards the middle. Just give a pass or maybe beat the defender on the outside and have a clear shot.
Yeah, if you look at most of the opportunities that we've had, they've all started with an attack on the outside of the box, either Bailey Miller or somebody driving in from the outside, playing it to a player in the middle, or just taking it themselves.
That's right, and I think that we just gotta keep taking advantage of that. And it's very complicated for the Blue Jays to control that because the speed that we have and the passes that Morgan and Bailey and maybe Gabby, I think she's playing, can put through the middle. That'll put the Blue Jays in a lot of trouble.
Well, and you know, the one big thing that separates a lot of schools is we've got some really solid players that are recognized, you know, across the state as being some of the best players in the state, even at a competitive level in soccer. And so, you know, when you're trying to just field a team against those kind of girls, it's hard to match up on them.
Yeah, especially when they are all in the midfield and offense, it's just really hard to contain them because they'll pass the ball and keep moving and leave you behind.
That is the fact. So the Blue Jays are going to try to collect the ball, and again, another kind of opportunity where they had the ball, tried to kick it up front, but they probably would have been a little bit better to have just tried to possess that ball.
I believe Lily Hansing almost. Oh no, she did not. She
she didn't get away with it. I think she almost called the foul on herself.
Yep.
So the Blue Jays put the ball down deep. Have a little bit of an opportunity. It's going to be a foot race between the keeper and the Blue Jays. And our keeper came out really, really well. So Jamie Phelps is taking on the keeper role. She's able to cover that goal pretty well. So I think we're going to be in just fine position with her in the back.
Hopefully she does what she just did and just come out sure. A lot of keepers, especially in girl soccer, they tend to stay on the goal a lot and not come out for those goals and just give an opportunity for the forwards to run into that.
Yep, here's a long ball to Bailey Miller again, attacking off the outside. She moves it to her right. Good long shot. Oh, great shot. Good power on that. You kind of saw that. I don't know if Bailey made the transition or if Coach Brewster made the transition, but Bailey's playing on this right side now, where in the first half she was playing on the left side. You can really see the power of her right foot when she's able to get around that ball.
Yeah, she had trouble in the last half, trying to create space to the left mostly, and it was complicated for her. But that was a great opportunity that she created for herself and great power shot.
Yep. So Bailey gets her second goal of the game, which I've been trying to give to her for most of the first half, and it's 5-0 Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays. So Guthrie's got to figure out a way to respond. It's probably a little bit too late at this point to try to come back from a 5-0 deficit, but if they can just get one goal on the board, then that'll be a good start. Looks like they're going to play the ball deep to Cameron Robinson. Cameron tried to possess that ball. It came off her foot a little bit heavy there. I think she was just as surprised about that as everybody else was. And Chargers defense is playing really, really high at this point. Almost, it looks like everybody's in the attacking half of the field at this point. Lauren's going to bring it in. She's got some space on that side. She's going to hit a low shot. Keeper does a good job of kind of just staying behind that ball, using her body to make sure it doesn't flow through this time. Unfortunately, she puts it right back out of bounds. Coach Brewster's giving Lauren some instruction, I think. Probably telling her to see if she can't play the ball across rather than taking those shots from outside. So the Chargers start off the half just as they ended the first half and got a goal early. And it looked like this may be even another opportunity. Blue Jays keeper came out, was able to collect that ball before Bailey Miller got to it.
She took a little longer to come out than I thought she would, though.
Yeah, she was a little bit hesitant. Wasn't quite sure if her defender was going to do anything with that ball or try to stop it or not, but it went over the defender's head. So the Chargers are still going to keep pressuring, trying to get to that outside. Good job by controlling that ball. Blue Jay just stays with her and puts her right out of bounds, but they forget to mark Morgan Meacham in the center. Morgan's got all sorts of space. So that'll go out for a goal kick from the Blue Jays. So while we have a moment, the Advancement Office would like to give a huge thanks to our donors to this year's annual fund. Your gift is the cornerstone of ongoing experience or excellence at Heritage Hall. The Advancement Office is happy to report that the school has received over $375,000 towards our goal of $425,000. Oh, looked like an opportunity. Morgan tried to put it low and hard into the corner and got just wide. So looks like she wanted that one back.
Yep.
So for more information on the annual fund, please visit heritagehall.com/AF.
In that place, I think that our players are doing something that a lot of teams tend to do, is just look for an opportunity to be closer to the goal. And that's what Coach Brewster was saying about get the ball, have long shots.
Yeah.
Take advantage of the power that we have, Morgan Meacham and Bailey Miller, to create those opportunities to shoot from the outside, because not every time you're going to be able to get through that defense closer to the goal. So I think that Morgan was trying to do that.
Yeah. Well, if we can get some more of those long shots off, then that's going to draw that defense up a little bit higher, because they don't want to have too much space in front of us, and that'll give us the opportunity to get over the top a little bit more and get to Bailey again. So the Blue Jays take their throw in from the far side of the field, and we're going to put it right back out. So it'll be another throw in. So 33 minutes have passed in the second half, or have 33 minutes left on the clock in the second half. 5-0 Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays. And the Chargers are just going to keep on rolling. Gotta watch out for number 5 there. A little bit of keeper was coming out. Defender did a good job of clearing it out. Rachel Moore was probably heard the Blue Jay attacker coming in at her, and probably felt that it was probably just to get rid of it rather than play around her.
Yeah, that's a smart play. No matter what some people say, if you have pressure under and if you can't dribble or get out of it easily, then you just kick it out.
Yeah, you see a lot of games where a defender tries to beat their attacker. The attacker stops him and somehow takes that ball away, and now the attacker's got a free one-on-one with your keeper.
And that's very dangerous.
Yeah, you want to avoid that at all costs.
And those are very smart moves by just placing it outside.
So that ends up in a goal kick for the Chargers, and Lauren Smitherman's going to line up on this one. She's looking for somebody down the middle. Really didn't get a ball out to anybody except for the Blue Jay attacker. Oh, and now she missed. Rennie DeLisi's going to come over and clean that one up. They are going to call it a goal kick, it looks like. So Rennie did her job coming back and cleaning up the ball. The Blue Jay is the one that kicked it out. Layla Romanzada is going to come in and try to see if she can't get the ball in a little bit better. Good deep kick.
That is a great kick.
Cameron Robinson's got it, and she's got some space on that outside if she just plays it ahead. She's got 2 players in the center. She's going to try to bring it into the center. Bailey's there. Oh, and Bailey looks like she was offsides. Referee's just now calling it. I think it was a little bit challenging for the referee to see the side of the judge with the sun.
Was in his eyes.
Yeah. So good opportunity. Bailey's just a little bit over anxious about getting across that line. So the Blue Jays put it back into play. Cameron Robinson's on the ball. She's got Bailey ahead of her a little bit. Bailey's offsides if the ball goes through. And that'll end up as a corner kick for the Chargers. Good job by Cameron Robinson to be pressuring that ball and make the defender clear it out.
That's right, and now it looks like Morgan Meacham is going to come and take the corner kick.
I think you might just happen to see a short kick here.
Yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
Morgan's going to bring it back in. She's got Lauren. Lauren's got a good shot if she can get it off. Oh, that's trouble. Just a bit high from Lauren Smitherman. She didn't quite get her knee over it like she probably wanted to, but I kind of feel like she was trying to pick out that top corner.
Yeah, but, I mean, that ball had great power on it, just a little high. Those are the opportunities that the Chargers have to take advantage of with Lauren and Morgan and Bailey with the power that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a better job of getting those shots on target. There are going to be games when they're going to really need those shots. So a goal kick for the Blue Jays. See if they can get it back out of their half of the field. Play it out wide. Blue Jays play it down the line, but Lauren's there to take it back. Organized space. Morgan's got all sorts of space. She probably could have brought it up a little bit more and made that midfielder commit rather than making too much work for herself. Now she's just going to take the ball herself, try that left-footed shot, and hit it wide.
Well, that space that you were talking about is just because we have 4 defenders over there by the Blue Jays and 2 midfielders that are just standing back there with a defensive mindset, and they are leaving a hole in the middle, and that can be very dangerous for us to create opportunities.
Yeah, you really can't get into a frame of mind of waiting for the attackers to come to you because they will make it really challenging for you. That goal kick goes awry, so it'll go back over to the Chargers as a throw-in. And that's not going to help them any if they can't get out of their half of the field.
That's right. We've seen it multiple times already. Let it be a punt or let it be a goal kick, but it's always going out of bounds or back to our players.
Lauren tries to collect the ball. Looks like she got fouled in the process. So it'll be a free kick for the Chargers. Chargers will probably treat this one kind of like a goal kick or a corner kick, and she's probably going to look for a long ball, see if she can't target
Layla's coming up to help
or Layla.
On the other side.
Deep ball. Look for it to bounce through. Almost got to Cameron. Layla's going to come out and collect it. She's got some people in the center if she wants to play them, but she's just going to take it out wide. Beat her man. Now she's looking for some space.
Great.
Good play back to who's that? That's Lily Hansing. Lily had a little bit of trouble collecting that ball. Gave the Blue Jays an opportunity to get out, but our defense once again stepped up, was able to stop the counterattack and get the ball back in. Bailey's got all sorts of space, and she just got hold of that one. Feel like the fatigue's starting to kick in a little bit here.
That's right. We've seen a little bit of a slowing down by the Chargers and by the Blue Jays.
And their shots are getting a little bit high. They're not really on target. That heat's just is starting to wear on them. Layla Ramanzada, now she's got some space on that side. She's got Morgan Meacham in the center. She tried to play it to Morgan. Probably would have been better if just played it on the ground. She had a good through pass opportunity there.
Layla's been doing a good job on supporting the offense over there. And that looked offside, but
it looks like the sidelines judge didn't see it that way, so it's going to be a Blue Jay throw in while the defense collected. So the Blue Jays would take a throw in. Looks like they're going to collect it. They've got some space if they can spread out a little bit. Down the line, Lauren's going to collect that ball. Now she's got some room. She tried to play it a little bit too deep. Maybe was going for Bailey Miller on that sidelines, but didn't get it really on target. Bailey's shifted back over that other side, so
we'll see what happens with that.
Maybe
they just talk about it and they switch with Cameron.
Try to keep the defense from targeting on her too much. So the game slowed down a little bit on this end. The Guthrie's still trying to put in a good attack together, trying to make something happen, and the Chargers have just kind of stood them up each time. Lauren got that call going over that back, kind of like we saw earlier in the first half.
Yep.
So here's an opportunity for the Blue Jays. Not too far out, ball's out by, let's call it about 35 yards out on the far side of the field. See if they're going to just take a deep shot, see if they can play it to somebody's head. That's just going to roll low. Chargers having a little bit of a challenge clearing it out. Lauren's going to get it and play it, try to play it long. Stays on the ground. Now she's going to get a foot on it, except for there's nobody around. So this will be a Chargers throw-in, looks like. Things are starting to wind down for the Chargers. 24 minutes left in the game. 5-0 Chargers. Chargers done a really good job of controlling the game at this point. You know, they started out a little bit slow, but now they kind of fallen into their groove. It looks like Guthrie's even kind of fallen into their groove, which may not be much of a good thing.
That's right. I think that the Chargers, by falling into their own groove, you know, just take possession of the game, create opportunities. Look at that.
Yeah, just like that.
The one-on-one.
Great touch. She's got to get her head up. She had a couple of places that she could have put that ball. Bailey's going to come up and collect it. She's got some space. She's going to play it to. Now she's got Lily on the outside. Lily's going to collect it. Put it back into Morgan. Morgan's got a left foot if she wants it. Low, hard-driven shot. Defender did a good job of collecting that one, staying in the way and clearing it out. Lauren collects it, puts it back up to Morgan Meacham. Morgan's just going to give it right back to her. Now she's got some space. Oh, she looked like she was about to wind up, right. And then she's going to dribble through people. Now she's got some space. Couldn't quite get past that last defender. Maybe took one too many touches. But a great run into the center. Lauren, in fact, just recently, this last week, I believe, was named one of the players to watch by the Daily Oklahoman. So she's got a great reputation as a strong player and is really a good core of this Heritage Hall girls team.
That's right. As you can see over there in this game, she's a good defender and she can help a lot in attacking. She can dribble.
She's really one of those versatile players. You can almost stick her anywhere you want it on the field.
And she's got a shot with the right and left foot, which you really don't see. Ooh. You don't see very many girls being able to shoot with the left and with the right foot.
Yeah, well, you know, and she's that's the speed that she has is just, you know, that's useful no matter what you do. So, and she's got it again. She's got some space. She's got somebody on the outside too. She's just gonna. I think she was gonna try to play it through to Cameron. I'm hoping that she was trying to play it through Cameron because that wasn't a shot that she was probably wanting to take.
Maybe she really wants a shot from the outside, huh?
She's probably, if that's the case, she's probably kicking herself for that one. Morgan Meacham does her patented move, and the ball just got a little bit away from her. It's that last touch. Defense does a good job. Here's their number 5. Defense does a good job of converging on her, and Layla's standing her ground very, very well.
And that was good help by Lily Hansing over there.
Now she's got to get her head up. She has a player on the outside if she wanted it. You kind of feel like, I mean, they're up 5-0 on the Eagles or on the Blue Jays at this point. You know, they're playing well, but you kind of feel like that they're not playing at their best.
Yeah, I think that, you know, just being comfortable with the result. And at the same time, the Blue Jays have put some challenge onto against us to create that offense.
Yeah. Here's an opportunity. Good left foot by Cameron. Goalie does a great job of staying in that play and
great
smothering
challenge by the goalie there.
Yeah.
I think that's going out of bounds again.
Yep. But kind of to my point, you know, it seems like they're not getting their head up. They're not playing those. It seems like when they're getting down the middle, they're more interested in taking on players and playing one-touch or two-touch ball to the outside, playing it back in the center, playing it up through balls. They're holding on to the ball a little bit.
And maybe that's what's getting them worn out as well.
Yeah, I mean, if they're one of the keys to good soccer is making the ball work for you and not having to chase it down as much.
That's right.
Especially on a warm day, one of the first warm days of the year, you don't want to make yourself work too hard. So Bailey's got her player on the side. She's going to beat her on this left side. Defender comes back in. Bailey's going to try for that top corner again. And hits it just wide. So goal kick for the Blue Jays. While they're taking their goal kick, we'd like to thank 77 Energy for supporting the Charger Vision program. Visit them on the web at 77nrg.com to learn more about their oil field services. Opportunity for the Chargers if they can get control of the ball. Blue Jays are kind of just tucked back in their defensive third of the field.
They haven't really able to create anything from there, huh?
There's not a whole lot of connection between their midfield and their forwards. There's Bailey Webb. She's got some space. She's got a foot if she can put it on. Oh, she's going to dribble in on the box. Great left shot. Stays low. And then Bailey Miller collects it. Tries to put it to the top corner. Looks like Bailey Miller may have strained something on that shot.
And both Baileys are wearing a brace on the leg. One on the right, one on the left.
And Coach Brewster's probably trying to make a decision whether she wants to keep her star forward in the game or go ahead and bring her out and let her rest. When you're up 5-0, you don't necessarily need her there.
You're probably right on that decision. It's best to give her rest, and if it's something minor, let her rest so it doesn't become something more complicated.
Absolutely. Layla Ramonzada is going to collect that ball, throw it in. Looks like to Kat Eckert. Good job by Gabby Bowen to stay with that ball and try to get it up front to somebody. Bailey Webb again. Oh, look at that move. That was great. Now she's got some space. And she probably has gotten the ire of that midfielder that she was able to get around. Oh, that is going to be a high kick. So a opportunity for the Chargers. They're not terribly close enough to get that shot on goal, I don't think, but
they're just gonna bring people in the box and see what we can do with a long cross.
See if we can't drop it at that penalty spot in the center and have somebody get to it first. Good deep kick. She's got somebody on the back post. Oh, Kat Eckert was right there. She wasn't. It was probably a little bit short for her to just wait for the ball to come to her, and she wasn't sure exactly what to do with it, and so the ball sails through. But an opportunity for the Chargers, and they continue to keep their pressure on the Blue Jays. Ball's cleared out. Kat Eckert's on the ball again with against her defender. Does a good job of forcing her defender to play it back. Staying with the ball. It's still in there. Ooh, I'm not sure where she was trying to get that ball down. The defender kind of forced her to the outside.
But she's been doing a great job today with the runs that she's making, passes. She just need to attack the ball sometimes a little faster instead of waiting for it.
If we can keep that ball on the ground a little bit more, I think more of these opportunities will come to fruition for these girls. It seems like they spend a lot of time trying to bring the ball onto the ground and get control of it. Bailey Webb doing well in controlling the center, plays it back. Layla's got some space. She's going to split her defender, it looks like. There it is. And then Bailey Miller. Oh, that's trouble. Again, just kind of sailing high on her, but a good opportunity. How quick she just turned on that ball and got that shot off. That was great.
That's right. And I think that we're having a lot of space in the middle there. When we talked earlier, the Blue Jays are really stacked in the back, and they haven't really looked to get out of that. That's created a lot of opportunities for Bailey Webb to control the ball, pass it, and then just give the ball to our forwards in an open space, or maybe just a 1-2. What we've seen a little bit of that.
Yep. Low clearance by the Blue Jays, and looks like we're just going to put it right back deep. Kat's there. She's got some space. She's going to try to get that shot off. Oh, that's trouble. Oh.
What was the keeper doing in that?
Keeper.
She was outside of the goal.
It looks like she was going to try to cover that near post, and then when Kat made one more touch to her right, she just kind of got drawn off following the ball. Blue Jays are making their next run. Good job by the defense to stop that one.
Good pressure there by Mighty Moore. And who was the other defender over there?
Emery Run?
I believe it was her.
Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Layla does a good job of fighting back and getting that ball. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yep. She did a great job. Looks like the attacker got called on a foul, maybe grabbed Layla as she was trying to stop that ball.
Well, the fight for the ball became not a side-to-side, shoulder-to-shoulder fight,
Yep.
but it became more of I need to pull you back.
Yep.
So that's what the call was for.
So a good job by the defense to stop that attack. Blue Jays are going to kick it deep, see if they can't catch the defense off guard. Emery does a good job of staying with her player, but then she gives it right back to the Blue Jays. This could be trouble. There's the cross. Oh, it's off the top bar. Unlucky for the Blue Jays. They they had the space. She just put it straight across,
That
and
was a difficult shot too.
it wasn't a challenging shot. So it'll be a corner kick for the Blue Jays, taken from this near side. There's carving in. Oh, trouble.
Good job by Rachel Moore in clearing the ball there. Good position by her.
Ball's played back in. A little bit deep. Bailey Webb's going to clear it out, get out of danger.
Rachel Moore was coming out of covering the near post on that corner kick, and she was able to get the ball out of there after the header by the Blue Jays.
Did a very good job of standing her ground. There's a chance for the keeper to come out. Good job. So with 12 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game itself, the Chargers are up 5-0 on the Guthrie Blue Jay in the second district game for the Chargers. Bailey Miller's going to try to chase down this ball on the left side. The ball looks like it's going to die right before it goes out of bounds. Good for her. Now she's got somebody one-on-one. They're going to play it back into her. Defense is just kind of waiting for her to come to them. That's not a good idea. Bailey able to take a quick shot off, but hits it too far wide for the goal. So another goal kick for the Blue Jays, and Blue Jays are just having a tough time out there.
They are having a tough time. I think that they are very they are standing a lot over there, not really moving with the defenders, and I believe our forwards are standing a lot too. I think that as you were talking earlier, the heat has gotten to them, and they are not able to move as normal.
Yep. Looks like Coach Brewster finally made sub, brought Bailey Miller out, and put in Cameron Robinson. And then Lily Hansing's going on the far side as well. So the Blue Jays have about 11 minutes to do something with the ball if they want to try to get on the board and get something out of this game, which is not easy to do with this defense. Blue Jays have some control on this side. Their pass kind of went astray, though. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, got a little bit chippy there. So the Chargers earn another free kick. They've got four in the back, four people in this back line. So lots of space up front. Kat does a great job staying there. She's got somebody at the top. She got Bailey Webb at the top if she wanted her. She's going to try to put it across, put it too high for anybody to get there. And Chargers get a corner kick out of this. So the Blue Jays have some problems getting that ball out.
Great pressure by Cameron and Kat there to cause some trouble for the Blue Jays back line.
So Layla Ramonzada is going to go in and take this corner. She's got 6 Chargers to pick from as far as who she wants to put the ball to. They're all gathered just outside the 18 box on this right side. And they're going to make their runs in. It looks like there they go. Good deep pass. Cameron Robinson was right there. Her defender was able to clear it out before she was able to get her head on it, though.
It seemed like the Blue Jay the Blue Jay defense wasn't really marking anybody. They were just waiting for someone to run to them there. So that's not a good strategy for corner kicks. You have to be really next to the men and running with them at all times. And that's why Cameron Robinson had the chance there to head the ball in.
Those are opportunities that we're going to need to work on, though, to make sure that we can finish on those. Morgan Meacham came back into the game, and looks like she's going to get her throw in. So Chargers are pressed up into the Blue Jays box. Layla's doing a good job of tap dancing down on that line down there, keeping the ball in.
Hoping the offense be a little more of a flowing offense there, since Bailey is not in there.
So the Blue Jays are going to get another goal kick. They're going to put it across the box, which in my book is a no-no and a goal kick. I don't. There's never really a good reason to put the ball all the way across the goal kick or the goal box like that.
Just creates a lot of opportunities and a lot of danger for you. Any miscalculation or a bad kick, if you slip out, it really can cause a lot of trouble if a forward or midfielder can get to that ball before your teammate.
Yep, you can put yourselves under a lot of pressure that way. So looks like the Blue Jays are going to get their opportunity to see if they can put an attack down on our half of the field. Defense is having a little bit of trouble collecting that ball. She's going to just, Rachel Moore just going to put it right back out, give them a chance to collect it.
Very slow to the ball.
It is very slow. Yeah, the pace of the game has certainly slowed down considerably at this point. Deep throw in, didn't really go to anybody. Jamie's just going to let it roll out of bounds. So it'll be a Charger goal kick at this point. Layla Ramanzada is going to line up the ball. We have 7 minutes and 24 seconds left in this game. 5-0 Chargers over the Blue Jays. And Chargers just going to keep rolling. Number of subs in the game at the moment. And the Blue Jays still can't really respond to any of our attacks. So, yeah, you want to bring life into the game a little bit. Do you bring back in some of your star players, or do you go ahead and just rest them and let these girls finish it out?
Well, it is important to bring life into the game, but at this point in time, with Bailey having maybe a little issue with her, I believe it was their left leg, maybe you just need to rest, because this game is pretty much done, and you just want to save the players for the rest of the season.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of chance for the Blue Jays to come back. Maybe they can get on the board just to save some face, but you don't want to necessarily overextend your players. You don't want them to get too lazy out there, one might say. So the Chargers, I believe, who do they have next? Do we know who the next game is? Nope. We'll have to look that up and see.
See that real quick.
But I believe the next game will be another district game, and if these girls can keep playing the way they've been playing, then they're going to really do well in this district and probably take the district lead. So that'll be a throw in deep to the Chargers in the Blue Jays side. Let's see. Looks like the next game is actually a non-district game. It's going to be against Newcastle on the 9th. So
have quite a bit of rest this week, huh?
Yeah, they'll have a good rest for the wounded, and then they'll take on Newcastle, which has usually put a pretty good side together. So it'll be an interesting game for the Chargers.
Here's another opportunity for the Chargers with a corner kick.
Putting 6 players in that box again. Play it low. Good thought. It looks like he went back out for a corner kick, but Layla Ramanzada was right there ready for it. I think that may have been another one of those planned balls. And I bet they were thinking about playing a short ball, but it looks like Layla's going to take it this time and see if she can't feed it to Morgan Meacham, who's coming into the box. Chargers are off. And there's Morgan Meacham right there.
Oi!
And it's a low shot. Ball's just kind of bouncing around in the box. And it's another corner kick to the Chargers.
Let's see what we can do with this one.
Blue Jays are just having a heck of a time getting out of their defensive third. So it looks like Morgan's going to come take this one, see if she can return the favor and put it back to Layla. I bet Layla's going to play in the kind of the nearest role, probably run to the near post. Oh, and I think Morgan wishes she had that one back. It didn't even. I'm not sure that even had a chance of getting scored. So
yeah, not really one really back outside.
That's where the fatigue seems to be kicking in. So 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. Chargers are up 5-0 over the Guthrie Blue Jays. Been a solid outing for the Charger girls.
Yeah, they've been really showing some good skills in the defense and in the offense, with a few problems over there creating opportunities, but I think that they took the opportunities they had very well.
Well, and you can't, I mean, all in all, there's room for improvement always, but when you win 5-0, you can't really say you did too much badly.
Oh, no, you can't.
You got the shutout, you got 5 goals on your or on your opponent, and, I mean, truthfully, they've controlled 90% of this game.
That's right, and that also Coach Bruce has given a lot of her players that don't play as much a good opportunity and good playing time for them to develop.
Absolutely, because she's going to need those players in the next couple of years when they lose some of these players, the older players.
Oops, a little bit of miscommunication there in the middle.
Yep. Sadie Saunders was able to kind of collect it and try to get it up forward. Cameron Robinson's going to fight for it. And Layla's just going to be on the outside there. Now, Morgan Meacham's got it. She's got to play Layla, who's running in. Kind of stepped over the ball. Oh, this is trouble. At 10.
Yep.
Good job by Morgan Meacham for picking out the top far corner in that ball and making it 6-0 Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays. 2 minutes left in the game, and that kind of puts the bow tie on it. Or
yeah, that's right.
The bow on the present for the Chargers.
It was a great play by the Chargers over there with Morgan and Layla having a good combination on the right side. When Layla had the ball, just give it to Morgan, and then Morgan laid off right next to the box, and then just right back to Morgan, and Morgan created her space into the middle and shot it.
Yeah, there was a lot of space in that middle for Morgan to run through, and she had all sorts of time to try to pick out the top corner of that goal. So it looks like they're going to try to make a long. Oh, unlucky for the Blue Jays. They were going to try to. Chargers put it long. Blue Jays tried to clear it out, and it hit one of the Blue Jays defenders' hands. So it looks like Morgan Meacham's going to step over the ball about 10 yards outside the box, so about, we'll call it about 25 yards out from the goal. Put it in. That's going to sail over. A little bit heavy on her kick. And that's probably going to do it with the last minute of the game. That would probably be the last opportunity for either team to get on the board. So 6-0 for the Chargers over the Guthrie Blue Jays. A good, solid outing for the girls, and they're keeping the momentum that they needed after a couple of tough games this weekend.
They really put pressure on the Blue Jays when they were coming out, and that really gave them trouble to create opportunities. I think that our midfield and our forwards did really well on putting pressure on their game making or playmaking abilities over there from the back.
And when you can jump out on a team like that, then it makes it really hard for a team to come back and to claw out of a hole, a 2-0 hole in the early, first half of the game or first quarter of the game. Really, just puts you so far behind that you're getting into a desperation mode almost too early, playing those long balls that are hard to control and really putting yourself behind the 8 ball.
That's right. And also on the offensive side of the Blue Jays, we didn't really see much of much of a connection. We didn't see number 5 as much as we did. We saw them in the first half, so that really created some problems in the offensive game of the Blue Jays.
Yep. So that does it for the Heritage Hall girls versus the Guthrie Blue Jays, a 6-0 win. Very solid outing. We'll cut to the commercial, and then we'll come back with our closing.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
And welcome back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. You just witnessed Heritage Hall Charger girls varsity versus the Guthrie Blue Jay varsity soccer team. 6-0 win. Good, solid win for the Chargers. Want to thank you, everybody, for watching. Want to thank the Charger Vision staff for a great showing out here and a great job in getting this broadcast up. Thank you to Rod Rivas for helping out on the in the booth tonight.
Well, I think it's an honor to be here. I think it's a great job that you're doing here, and it's very fun to commentating with you.
It is. So look back for the next game against Newcastle a week from Thursday, and stay. If you're wanting to watch the boys varsity team take on the Blue Jays, then you'll log out and start a new Charger Vision broadcast through your website. So thanks again, and we'll see you on the pitch.